Well, looky here. Ryan Trimble's back.
I am.
We were talking about Chicago.
Yes, we were.
Yeah, Ryan had a sweet trip.
I did.
To Chicago.
I went there. It was awesome.
Very
I highly
jealous.
recommend everyone move to Chicago.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
It's okay. I'll bring you next time.
We should do that.
We should. Yeah.
All right, I feel in the very uncomfortable middle right now.
You can come.
I'm not going. I'm not going.
You're not going to come? Okay. Well,
No.
all right, at any rate,
Sorry.
we'll do what I'm here to do, which
Okay.
is talk about what's
If the
trending.
three of us went to Chicago, that would be trending.
That would be.
That's
we
not
could do a show
happening.
from Chicago. That would be fun. It'd be very silly. Anyway, what's not silly is our next story, which is about global warming. There's a new study out from Princeton and Oxford that actually suggests, according to Google Trends anyway, people are getting less and less interested in global. What is wrong with me? Global warming. The study looked at web trends. What? You're doing it. I'm going to ignore you. Absolutely ignore you.
Good
Best
luck.
thing to do.
How was Chicago? I didn't ask.
I'll tell you later. The study looked at web searches for climate-related web things from 2004 onwards, and finds that searches peaked in 2007 following the release of Al Gore's Inconvenient Truth and the IPCC's fourth assessment report. Since then, interest has actually fallen off in global warming and climate change, which actually climate change is the term that people look for less. People still think it's called global warming. Researchers aren't exactly sure why, but they blame it on economic interests taking precedence in the public's mind because, you know, as the economy kind of went down, people forgot that glaciers are melting and stuff like that. And also recently, which I find very interesting because I'm a skeptic at heart, terms like global warming hoax and conspiracy about global warming, that has gone up as interest in just the topic itself has gone down.
Yeah, it's one of those topics you kind of have to sort of do your own research and make your own opinion
and
of
come
it.
to your conclusion because, you know, they can tell us as much as we want, but none of us are seeing
Well, you
them
would think,
melting.
you know, in an area where we live, when they talk about the Arctic layer melting and
Yes.
sea levels rising by as many as 4 feet
Yeah.
within the next century, that kind of puts us out of business.
That would be an issue
Yeah.
if it happened here. Have we seen any of the levels rise?
Well, I know
around
they're
here
already
at all?
seeing
I
it
know
in the Miami area in South Beach as the tides ride now parts of Ocean Drive. They're, you know, they put sandbags out daily because the flooding comes in where it backs everything up.
Yeah.
So you're starting to see that surge come in almost on a daily basis
Yeah.
in other parts of the United States.
Because I know a lot of the thought process is it won't affect us for hundreds of years, so it doesn't matter. Well, kind of is affecting us right now.
And it matters either way.
Yeah,
really.
exactly. Yeah. So this next story, I'm really sorry. I only know "Stairway to Heaven" because of a joke from Wayne's World.
Really?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I
Aw.
can't. I keep trying to think of the beginning of it, and I'm thinking of "Smoke on the Water," which is not the same song at all.
No.
Do what?
I know that Bob was thinking about playing it, but don't play it.
Well, it's
There's
the-
controversy over it, you know.
That's what we're going to talk about.
Did you know that the old band is suing the new band?
Do you want to do this story, Colin? My name's Con Hackman. I like to steal people's story, but not do weather. That's Colin's voice. Yeah, thanks.
I sound like Cartman from.
Yeah, if Colin
Well
were on
said.
South Park, he would.
Kim's
that
got
would
a
be his
new
voice.
best friend.
All right, let's go on.
Sorry, excuse me.
You know
Anyway,
what?
I googled
Forget
the
you
song.
guys, I'm leaving.
And
How about that?
apparently, I'm going home. Apparently, this song is really famous. The song's creators, Led Zeppelin, are actually in trouble because they are being sued by Randy California, which is the one-time lead singer for a band called Spirit. They're accusing Led Zeppelin of copying the chords for "Stairway to Heaven" from
Now?
Spirit's song "Taurus." I
Yeah,
know.
a little
Now?
late.
Right, yeah. Well, they're
Wait till it
saying,
makes $1 billion.
They
it
need
took so
money.
long for the singer's estate to file the suit because, according to Rolling Stone, they didn't have money to lawyer up until recently. So but the thing is, they toured with Zeppelin in the '60s, and just now they're like, oh, maybe they took our song from us.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say they may not remember a lot of that tour from the 60s.
There was probably a lot of music and other things shared in the '60s that they don't recall.
I'm
I just
not
don't-
a Zeppelin guy.
Oh, that was our.
What?
That was
not.
the theme of my junior prom was
Wait,
"Stairway to Heaven."
Really?
Whoa.
Sorry, I'm not coughing.
You won't convince me. I'm
over you.
not
You're
a
not a
Zeppelin
Zeppelin guy? What does that even mean? How are you not a Zeppelin guy?
not hip to their tune.
I don't like music.
That's
I
not
do like
true.
music.
You love music, Colin.
I
he's
love
making- he's
music.
making fun
And,
of
I
me
mean,
now.
but
Oh,
yeah.
you're making fun of you. Sorry. It's okay, Colin. That's another thing. Or well, I guess that's the thing Bob and I have in common. Is
Yeah,
that
it's it's just not my kind of music.
I'm sure they're
And
nice.
I'm not a Southern rock guy. I'm
I
not a
won't
Zeppelin
judge you
guy.
for that.
Zeppelin's
So-
from
as
Britain.
opposed to people can like what they want, Colin.
exactly.
No, I know. I'm just saying in general. I'm not a Zeppelin guy. I'm not a Southern
No,
rock guy.
you don't like the
yeah.
Allman Brothers. Steve
Yeah.
Miller, yes or no? Go.
No.
Yes.
What?
I say no too.
I thought I knew you, bro. Zeppelin.
That's why we have our separate rooms. You can listen to your music, and I can listen to my music.
I think Zeppelin is they are in my top 5, all time everything.
Really?
Ever.
He says that about every group.
No.
Thanks for the inside scoop.
I just said that I have like 15 or 20 bands in my top 5 all time.
It's all right.
That's all right.
15 or 20 in your top 5.
We know he can't count.
Is that actually what you just
He
said?
can hardly read.
He has the top 5 folders.
I do. In my top 5 folders. In the classic rock genre from Britain in the 1960s, Zeppelin is in there. Alongside
they're
the Beatles
English?
and the Monkees, yes.
I did not know that.
They're English. Yeah.
You've got
See,
a lot to learn.
I have a lot to learn, apparently.
You didn't-
And
you didn't
my
know
dad
how
would be so
Stairway
disappointed
started.
because this is all we listened to as a kid.
There's
was
a lot of
classic
people
rock.
that are disappointed.
Bruce,
right
I'm
now.
sorry. That's my dad. Father Bruce.
We're sorry.
We're all sorry.
We're gonna do our best.
We're working on him, Bruce.
We're gonna sit him and Bob down to Stairway to Heaven, or maybe
And just like play it on repeat.
Over and
Well,
over.
I mean, there's some other stuff. There's a lot of good Zeppelin.
I'm sure they did
Alright.
more than just that song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're over the Zeppelin
Black
conversation
Star,
here.
Hills
Let's.
and Far
Am I allowed to
Away.
do the
You
last
have one
story?
more story.
Oh,
Okay.
another story.
So we're going to continue the theme of things I didn't know much about until this morning. We're going to talk about someone called Michael Jace. Who has heard of him? Almost
Not
no
till
one.
yesterday.
Until yesterday. When he was charged with the homicide of his wife. Police handcuffed him outside his home on Monday after his wife April's body was found inside their home. Officers say she had been shot several times and that there were children inside the house at that time. Michael Jace is apparently best known for his role as a police officer in FX The Shield, and I guess he had roles in Planet of the Apes, Forrest Gump, and State of Play. But he might be in Orange is the New Black next because he's probably going to prison.
Yeah, I had to look him up too. Once I saw his picture, I thought, okay, I think I do recognize
Yeah.
him from
Yeah, I remember
small
yesterday.
roles and a few things.
Because our desks are stood next to you, and you were looking it up,
Yeah.
and I didn't
I
know
said, "Here
either.
he is."
And then I looked at the bio, and I said, oh, and he played Michael Jordan in a movie.
Oh,
Really?
yeah, that's right. You
Yeah.
told me that.
What?
Wow.
I think it was like I don't know if it was a made-for-TV, but he played Michael Jordan in a role.
Wow. Didn't even realize they made a movie about Michael Jordan.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, still waiting to hear
well,
more about, exactly maybe what led to that.
Yeah, we really don't know anything except that the body was found inside and that allegedly he did it.
All right, Colin, you're going to have to do your weather after the break. We'll be right back.